In this video guide, you will learn how to apply filter in Google Sheets mobile application. This has to do with how you sort the information you have in the spreadsheet. Whether you want to sort in ascending or descending order, from higher value to lowest value, or from lowest value to higher value. Let's just get right into it, including how to sort in terms of colors. I will be using some data samples, okay, to explain how to create filter and sort, okay, in Google Sheets. So first, let's open the program. If you don't have Google Sheets already installed on your iPhone, please do so, okay? So look at mine here, so I will tap on it for it to open. Once the Google Sheets program opens, you will have an interface that looks like this. This is called the start screen. All right. So you can decide to start creating your blank spreadsheet by tapping on the plus sign at the bottom right. Okay. So you can select new spreadsheet or choose from templates and then create your information there and edit. All right. But if you're going with new spreadsheet, that is the blank spreadsheet. So go with that and then you have your data, which after that you start sorting. But here, for the purpose of this tutorial, I have some data I have already created so that we don't take much time. The first one is the one named my students information, my students info, and the second one is color filter. So I'm going to use these two data samples. But first, let's start with my students info. Okay, now this contains the students of my academy, their names, their first names, and their individual scores. So I want to filter this so that they will be in alphabetical order. If you take a look here, you can see Kelvin, Richard, Benny, Lovett, Godwin, and Gaius. So if I should sort this manually, Benny should be the first on this list with score of 85, followed by Gaius with score of 80. But if I should start doing this manually, it will take me a lot of time. So let me sort alphabetically. So for me to do that, I will tap on the first cell, which is students, okay, in this sample. Then once that first cell is selected, I will drag down to select the rest of the information. Now the rest of the information is selected, the next step is to tap on the three dots at the top right. Then one of the options here is named create a filter. So tap on create a filter. This created filter right now. And you can see the filter icon at the bottom right before the pen-like icon or pencil-like icon. So tap on that, okay? Now, here is telling us to choose the kind of sort and filter you want to create. So, as I said before, I want to arrange these names in alphabetical order. And each name is arranged, once we do this, each name is arranged alongside the score. So, take note of Benny, which is 85%, and Gaius, which is 80, to know if that is carried along, all right? So, we go with A to Z. You can see A to Z, you can see that Benny with her score of 85 and Gaius with his score of 80, followed by Godwin with 90, Kevin with 70, Lover with 55, and Richard with 60. I don't know why Lover should perform poorly. If we want to sort from the highest letter to the lowest, which is D to A, then tap on Z to A. You can see we are being informed that Richards is the highest letter, which starts with R, followed by Lovett, Kelvin, Godwin, Gaius, and Benny. All right, each of them is carried along with the score. So this is can be very important when it comes to education, where you have a lot of students' information and their score, maybe the whole of the faculty. You know that starting this manually will take a lot of time and it will involve a lot of errors. So with this filter feature of Google Sheets, you can easily sort your information, okay? So let me tap in the editor section and then undo to return back to normal because I want us to sort another way, all right? Students with score of 80% and above are exceptional students. So instead of having this done manually, if I have a large number of students, I can do that automatically using this program, whereby I will tell this program to filter those students that perform 80% and above. Okay, that perform above 80%, meaning that 80 is not going to be involved. All right. For you to sort this way, the first step is to select the score. All right. So I'll tap on the first score cell and then I'll drag down. Okay. All right. Once the score is selected with the values, tap the three dots at the top right. The next step you need to take is to tap on create a filter. Now a filter is created and you can see the filter icon at the bottom right. Then tap on that filter icon. This opens a page like this. So in this case, we want to know students that score 80%, that score above 80%. All right. Then we are going to go with the option filter by condition. So tap on that. Then under filter items, if you can see that none is selected. So tap on that none. And then we scroll down and then we select the option greater than. So the option you're going to select is dependent on what you want to filter, how you want to filter it, okay? Then value or formula, in that space, tap and then type in your value. So in this case, I want to filter those that score above 80%. So I will type the value of 80. Then I will tap on done button. And you can see the report has been provided for us, meaning that Benny scored 85% and Godwin scored 90%. So these are exceptional students in my academy. All right. So that is how you can create filter and use it in Google Sheets. The first way. So let's get back to the second information and then I will use that to explain more. All right. Okay. The next file, spreadsheet file I will be using here is one named color filter. So I will tap on it for it to open. Okay, now this contains the information showing different months and how much I earn online from each month. All right. April I earned $1,300 online. May I earned 1,600. These are online earnings. Okay, and the rest to September where I earned $1,400. And here I regard any earning below $1,500 in a month as poor, and that's why I mark them. I shade them in red. You can see April 1,200 is shaded in red. Then June $1,000 is filled with red color, and September 1,400 and is filled with 1,400 and is filled with red colors. Okay, red color. So that means that I performed poorly in online earnings in all these months. Okay, but anyone 1,500 above, they're cool. You can see them, I shaded them in green. But by the way, before I start, if you want to shed any row of your spreadsheet, because you may find it difficult on how to do this, to have your data in this way, what you need to do is to tap on the row number. For example, let's start with row 4. Okay, row number 4. So I will tap on the number 4 and you can see it is selected. That row, the entire row is selected to the end. Then tap on the fill tool at the bottom part of the spreadsheet. By default, you will have this in this way. You can see June is white. All right. So I tapped on reset. That's why you return to the default state, which is white. Then for you to assign a color, you can see the color line here. So tap on any color you want to be assigned to that row. Then you can see. So I've tapped on red and red is being assigned immediately. Okay, back to what we want to do. So we want to filter this information here. So we want to have only those that are in green color. All right. So that's what we want to have. I want to know the most I perform very okay. That is the most I earn $1,500 and above. So first is tap on the first cell and then drag down to select the rest of the cells. Okay, containing the data you want to sort. Then the next step is tap on the three dots at the top. Select the option to create a filter. And now a filter is created in this spreadsheet file. The next step is tap on the filter icon at the bottom right. Once you tap on that, you can see color, filter by color. So tap on that. And then fill color is clickable. None is selected by default, but we are going to change it now. Text color is not clickable because we didn't change text color here. We just use fill. But if you change text color in the data you have the option to click on text color. But here, our interest is on fill color. So I'll tap on fill color. Now we want to filter only information with color of green. So tap on green. And here we are. You can see we performed very well in May, which we earned. I earned $1,600. July again, I earned $1,800. And August, I earned $1,900. So these are the months I performed very well in online sales. I hope you find this guide helpful. Please, if it does help, consider subscribing. Here on this channel, we discuss technology which cuts across so many areas, including how to use different types of computers, how to use mobile devices, iPhone, Android, as well as YouTube education and self publishing. So, subscribing to this channel will put you through on what matters in our world today. So, learn the skills and grow the more. Hit the like button, the one that points up, so that YouTube will recommend this content to more people. If we don't do that, there's no how your system will know that this content is helpful. All right, so please hit that, okay? The one that points like this. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this guide. Is it really helpful or you need something extra? Let me hear what you have to say about it. All right, if you need something extra, just drop that, okay? I will provide time and answer you and give you extra guide on what you need to do to get that solved. Watch this video to learn everything you need to know on how to use Google Sheets mobile application. Thank you and see you some other time.